Hello, peeps. It's your boy Luca Bazooka, a new name from now on, and I'm here to talk to you today about the question of the season, the question that has made fanboys and fangirls alike, divided and split, and even enemies confused on just who to choose. Today, we're going to be talking about the Isco versus James fangirl war, and which one of them you'd like to stay at the club, because it's looking more likely that one, or God forbid both of them, could leave this summer, and that would not be good to lose even one, since solely because of the fact that they are both young. They are both so young, and from what we've seen, they can only get better with age. I mean, I could understand if, Isco was like 28 and James too was 28 or something, and, they wanted to leave. I'd say, yeah, sure, the door's that way. But these guys are so young and already freaking good at what they do. Now, I want to talk about Isco. Isco, disco. There's no disco without Isco. From the reports, he has been he has rejected multiple contract extensions from Madrid, which is not good, as he has less than 1 year and a half left on his current contract before he becomes a free agent. And I really want to keep him, but we have had 3 years of him, and he is still not a starter. And he gave an interview a couple of weeks back saying, he's been under 3 different managers, and he's still not a starter, And, he has to look to himself to, see what the problem is. And, if he thinks it's not him, then, he's going to look elsewhere for opportunities. And that also, after I read that about him, that just, that brought up a really interesting point in my mind of why players want to leave Madrid. Honestly, I don't understand it. If I had Isco's chances, if I had his talent, if I had his opportunities, same goes for James. If I had, and I was playing for Real Madrid of all freaking clubs in the world, the last thing that would be on my mind is, wanting to leave. The only time I would ever leave Madrid is, when I feel, I've won enough trophies, when I feel, I've accomplished enough, then I can leave and, go chase the cash and go to China or go to the EPL and, be earning 250K plus wages and such, because trust me, Madrid is not the highest paying club in the world. I think they're one of the least. I don't think Isco or James. I think James makes over 100K, but not Isco. That goes for a lot of the other players. You'd be surprised at how many of them don't even make up to 100K per week. That's why anytime they leave, they always double their wages, which is what was Di Maria's problem, money. But again, back to what I was saying. If I had, their talent, their time, and their skills, and I was playing for Madrid, I wouldn't mind even playing the Vasquez role. Yeah, I know what it feels like to read the starting XI and see that your name is not on, the first 11 and you're on the bench. That can be disappointing after giving you all in practice and all that stuff. But me, I'd be the last one to complain. I'd be fine with it. The only time I'd leave is if the coach maybe insulted me or I feel like, hey, I've won enough. Now time to go think about retirement and chase that money. But these players, it's like, to me, it's like they come here, the club gives them, legendary status, or, they become famous immediately, and all of a sudden they get like a couple followers on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everybody's looking at them. The world immediately recognizes them, yes, they're a Madrid player. That's what Madrid does to some of these players. Shoot, as of now, even Illarramendi, yeah, remember him? Yeah, he's the most followed Sociedad player on Instagram, and majority of that is partly due to the 2 years he spent with Madrid. The minute they made the announcement that they be signing him for 30 million, boom, social media blew up. Even Toni Kroos did not have an Instagram until he came to Madrid. Like he was already famous, but you know he wasn't famous like that on the social media platform until he came to Madrid. Then he makes an account, and next thing you know, he gains like millions of followers. To me, it seems like, you know, Madrid gives these players all these things. They have fame, there's the money, there's the trophies. You get to play with freaking Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the football's all-time greats. And then it's like, oh no, I'm not playing enough. You know, the coach is this, that, and the third, and I want to start every game, but you know, stuff just, you know, yeah. I think I want to leave, or give me more money. And they want to start and play every game. And then knowing that, shoot, we have like 2 or 3 players that are way better than you, Modric and Cruz, you know, in the same position as you and can do just about everything you can do, but do it at a much higher level. And it's like, you still want to start every game? Like, come on. Should be common sense. You know, you should like at least learn from them. And you know, if you're young enough, you know, you can just wait them out, you know, play the waiting game. Wait them out till, you know, they decline, or, you know, the coach no longer prefers them. But again, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's the wrong mindset to have, because if I was Isco, I wouldn't be talking about leaving. I'd sign every contract extension to stay with the club until, you know, I feel it's time to go and, you know, chase that cash. But until then, I don't understand why, you know, they want to leave, or why they keep turning down contract extensions and such. Same goes for James. It was to, you know, end up selling him this summer, which is looking most likely that one of them could leave again. One of the clubs that I choose, or I'd like for them to be sold to, would have to be Arsenal or Tottenham, because those are the only 2 places where they can never hurt us or come back to hurt us. If you went to like Chelsea or Man U, or, I mean, shoot, if Man U don't even qualify from Champions League this season, shoot, send him there. Let him go. Let one of them go there or something. But I don't know if they went to like Chelsea, Juventus, you know, or any of the other top clubs that are performing, or shoot, even PSG. I wouldn't want them to go there, because then, you know, there's every chance that they could come back in the Champions League and then just make us pay. Same way Morata did with Juventus. Jeez, and I still can't forget that goal. It's like when he got the ball, everything froze. Everyone froze. Everyone just stood there and just looked. And next thing you know, he puts it past Iker, who was, you know, declining and such. But between Isco and James, concerning who I'd like to leave this summer, come on, man. We all know that it would have to be